Hi everybody, good morning. This is Abraham Moses from Yellow Taxi of Newark Liberty Airport channel. First of all, I thank everybody that calls me or send me an email or people that give me advice how to reach and how to make our voices heard. Also, I will ask drivers and people that follow this channel, please don't forget to make subscribe and like, because when you make that, the channel get known by YouTube and by other people and get in front of the line of showing. So the channel will be shown many times in many places. Other people can see it and our voice can be heard. Today I'm gonna talk about Uber and how she got the authorization to work in Newark Liberty Airport and how it's unfair to the drivers of Yellow Taxi or before limousine car services that's been operating in New Jersey or in New York. The court, it was a court between the then Association of Newark Liberty Taxi of Owners and Uber, and the case was won by Uber, but the judge that saw that case gave them authorization, and the verdict was that they are authorized to work in Newark Liberty Airport as a shared ride, not as a taxi, not as a limousine, not as a car service, not with other stuff. When you get in to Newark Liberty Airport, that you know the guys, the facility that they give to Uber has never been given to any other company. Competition was before here in the airport or any other airport between limousines and taxis never complain about fair competition. Before was car services and limousines. It will start 66666, which was Carmel. They dropped their prices. They tried a big competition for a couple of years. They brought trucks with advertisement in their screens. Then another company, which is Tel Aviv company, come in again. And those companies, it is about similar than Uber, but in different way. Uber doesn't own cars. Uber is an idea by somebody, has the idea, make the app, start hiring people with their cars as owner operators, and start working in different places. Many people took Uber to the court. Never ever Uber won a case, one single case in the court against taxis or anywhere. But Yellow Taxi in Newark Liberty, they don't have a union or a strong union to speak up and to make their voice heard. They have a small association, which is a couple of drivers that are volunteers and being elected by a couple of drivers to talk for them. Many times this association is ignored by the authorities. Even if the association give them advice or what to do to make it fair between Uber, Lyft, and other companies and taxi drivers, they don't listen to them because they are just drivers and a small five people with a president and a vice president. Their voice they're not heard. So coming back to the authorizations that Uber took first place is to operate a shared ride from and to the airport. So when you coming in to Newark Liberty Airport, you see signs that show their drivers where to go to stop and wait for their call, because they make a lot of traffic in the area of the airport. You see the sign that says shared ride lot, not taxi lot, not car service lot, not by call lot, So they take the authorization operating in the airport as a shared ride and take advantage of it because nobody talking against them and everybody helping them. Money talks. And start operation of car services. Shared ride is like the big companies, and we never complain about them, is like the NG Transit or Coach buses or Go Airlink or Super Shuttles. Those are the real shared rides from the airport. Uber just operates until that cover that says they can operate in the airport as a shared ride. Even with a shared ride, they must have a minivans or vans, big vans, not small cars. And those vans must follow the regulations of transportation, which is have the insurance and a livery plate or taxi limousine commission plate, which is not the case. Uber take advantage in the airport and start hiring people to pick up in the airport. All you have to do is go in an app, make an application in the app, put your driver license there, your insurance, and that's it. I don't know who you are and what you are, like the guy who was shooting everybody. He was driver with Uber and in the West and was shooting a lot of people. Or the guy that starts from New York with the girl going to Long Island and up behind between the legs of the driver, between the legs of the girl trying to rape her, and lot of stories. Coming back to Newark Airport, the real deal that they're supposed to have vans with regulations then can pick up from the airport. For a long time in New York City, the 5 boroughs, nobody can pick up without TLC authorization. That means have to be registered with taxi limousine commission and have a plate with insurance of 1 million. And the operator of the car has to have a license also, a taxi limousine commissioner. That means a TLC driver. Then they can work. All cars that has, like in New Jersey, they have Omni plates or they have limousine plates. They're supposed to buy a sticker. They call a sticker diamond from City Hall, about $600 a year, and that's only to have the right to pick up in New York or drop off in New York. Drop off in New York is okay, but to pick up from New York from point to point, you need that sticker. That's where the money is. If City Hall of Newark or City of Newark or the mayor of Newark or TLC of Newark, you want to make money, generate money, is not about giving an undercover rights to Uber to work. Organize the business. Make everybody has a plate. Anybody coming to pick up in the airport, it must have regulation of the plate of the insurance. It must have TLC from Newark plate. If they're supposed to impose that diamond, don't make it like New York $600, but make it $300 a year. Every single car coming to the airport or to Newark or to New Jersey to pick up from New Jersey, from point to point, or from New Jersey to New York, they must have a sticker given by City Hall, by Taxi Limousine Commission in Newark. That sticker costs between $200 and $400. Don't make it $600, make it $200 to $400. There is more than a 200,000 cars that pick up every day from the airport. So calculate the money and see how much you're going to generate instead of giving a cover authorization of shared ride. Shared ride means you have to have more than a person in the car going, which is first they start using it in Uber in the street and people start complaining about the unsafety because a girl or a boy or somebody sitting next to us, another stranger, they don't like it, they don't want it, they don't know who you pick up in the road. That's not a shared ride. So people, stand up. Drivers, stand up. Talk about your right. Make a strike. Uber cannot pick up in the airport as a limo, as a car service, as a taxi. The authorization given to them is a shared ride. Shared ride is vans. Now my question to the Port Authority, how, when you make a construction, how you squeeze in taxis and give in a big lot to Uber that just start to help the airport 3 years ago? When those yellow taxi drivers here been for since the airport open. How in the hell 1,000 driver has 2 bathrooms? Then you have to make a line for the bathrooms when it's busy and nothing else. And then when it's raining or snowing, people can go to bathroom fast. There is only 2 bathrooms for thousands of people. Taxis doesn't talk. That's why everybody is squeezing the taxi. I want you to know, people, that taxis here stand in taxi stand. They have 2 taxi stands. One to wait. Then they squeeze us to circle around the airport for 3-4 miles to go to another one. While Uber get a big lot. When a cellular phone lot is very close to the terminals. And people, they just wait for it. Why they didn't give it to the taxi? Because there's nobody to talk about the taxi. Nobody raised the voice of the taxi. The taxis is just made of immigrant people. And nobody talk about immigrant people. Second-class citizenship. This is America. Raise your voices. And when you raise your voices will be heard. Organize a strike. Make a petition. Send it to City Hall. Uber cannot work as a limo, as a car service, as a taxi in the airport. The order was given to them to work as a shared ride. Shared ride is not a taxi. It's not a car service. As I told you last time, New York City told Uber to diminish from their fleet from 125,000 cars to 80,000 cars to work. Where the rest gonna go? 45,000 cars. Everybody gonna operate in New Jersey, since New Jersey is opening their legs to everybody. Everybody can come just to the airport, Newark airport, and pick up. The rules cannot be selective because rich people buying stocks of Uber, or because those drivers are poor, or because just there is no competition here. It's favoritism. We're just giving them favors. Why? I don't know. So people, pick up the phone. Call senators, Cory Booker, Bob Menendez. Call Phil Murphy, the governor of New Jersey, or call City Hall and try to raise your voices. Otherwise, organize to make a strike by next month. Organize to make a strike by next month or the end of the month to stop this bullshit going on in the airport. Thank you. Have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe and make like. Have a nice day.